Hi guys, Adam here, and welcome back to another video on Adam's Toyland. This is a Mega Toy Review, and this is my 40 subscriber special. And for my 40 subscriber special, I will show you all of the Wild Republic Polybag animal figurines that I have. Let's look at each pack individually. Up first is the Wild Republic Polybag Ocean Collection. Let's look at each animal individually. Up first for the Ocean Collection is a crab. Crabs are crustaceans. That means they are invertebrates with hard shells and claws. Up next for the Ocean Collection is a lobster. Like a crab, a lobster is a crustacean, an invertebrate with a hard shell and claws. A very cool thing about the lobster is that it can flick its tail back and then it gets a quick speed boost out of danger. People eat lobster worldwide. It's actually pretty good. The next animal for the Ocean Collection is an orca. An orca is actually a type of dolphin, and orcas are also known as killer whales. Orcas are the largest type of dolphin in the world. The next animal for the Ocean Collection is a humpback whale. Humpback whales get their name for that visible hump on their back, hence the name humpback whale, and how humpback whales catch prey is they use bubble nets. The next animal for the Ocean Collection is the bottlenose dolphin. The bottlenose dolphin gets its name for the shape of its nose. It looks like a bottle. And they talk to each other using clicks and whistles, like other dolphin species. And they have a cool defense against great white sharks and other predators. That cool defense that bottlenose dolphins and other dolphin species have against great white sharks and other predators is that what they'll do is that they will just ram their noses into the shark's underbelly, and then they keep doing that until the shark swims away. The next animal for the Ocean Collection is a seal. There are 18 seal species in the world. This guy is a harbor seal. The quickest way you can identify a harbor seal is that they have black spots over their gray fur, kind of like a Dalmatian. But unlike Dalmatians have white fur that their spots cover, and harbor seals have gray fur that their spots cover. The next animal for the Ocean Collection is the walrus. Walruses are pinnipeds, just like sea lions and seals. Walruses actually have blubber that keep them warm in the icy cold waters of the Arctic. Other animals that have blubber are seals and whales. The next animal for the Ocean Collection is a squid. Squids are mollusks. Mollusks are animals that have no backbone, and their bodies are very, very soft. And there are 300 species of squid in the world. That is cool. The largest squids in the world are the giant squid and the colossal squid. Also, squids come in all colors of the rainbow and have cool patterns. Bonus fact, all mollusks not only do not have a backbone, but they do not have any bones at all. The next animal from the Ocean Collection is the octopus. Octopuses, like squids, are mollusks. That means they do not have a backbone or any bones for that matter. All octopuses have 8 legs, just like all spiders do, and there are 300 species of octopuses in the world. The biggest octopus species is the giant Pacific octopus. Octopuses can change color, and squids can do that too. Also, what squids and octopuses have in common are they both have a beak in the middle of their bodies. See? That is where the beak is going to go. See? In real life, that is where the beak is located. The next animal from the ocean collection is a stingray. There are 220 species of stingray in the world. This is the spotted stingray. Stingrays have a pretty cool defense. They actually have a stinger on the tips of their tails, hence the name stingray, and those stingers carry a lot of venom. And the stingray is actually the animal that killed Steve Irwin, and here's a pretty cool fact. Stingrays look very tough on the top of their bodies, but on the bottom, they actually are very smiley. Their gills and faces are underneath. That is cool. Last animal for the from the ocean collection is the great white shark. The great white shark is one of the most powerful predators in the sea, and it is the very shark that Steven Spielberg featured in his 1975 film Jaws. The great white shark lives up to its name. The great white actually has a white underbelly. That is cool. That underbelly and the color of the shark in general is how the shark camouflages in its natural habitat. There are 1,000 species of shark in the world. The largest that I know of are the great white shark, the tiger shark, and the mako shark. And the bull shark too. Actually, the 3 most dangerous sharks to humans are the great white shark, tiger shark, and bull shark. The next polybag animals that I'm going to show you today is the Wild Republic Australia collection. Let's look at all the animals individually. Here we go. The first animal that is in the Australian collection is the kangaroo. Kangaroos are the largest marsupials in Australia. A marsupial is a mammal that has its baby in a pouch. The kangaroo has a really cool creature power. It can hop from place to place. That is the only way it gets around. Actually, kangaroos cannot walk backwards because their legs are super adaptive to hopping, so that's the only way they get around. The next animal in the Australian collection is the dingo. Dingoes are Australia's wild dog. The dingo's main prey are kangaroos, and they are potentially dangerous to humans. The dingo is a canid. That means it is related to wolves, foxes, and coyotes. Like other canids, except for the fox, dingoes live and work in a pack. The next animal in the Australian collection is the thorny devil. The thorny devil is a specialized lizard that can live in the hot, dry Australian outback. Thorny devils actually look like the North American horned lizard, but there are some differences between them. Horned lizards do not have cool grooves that send water to their mouths, and what thorny devils can't do is squirt blood out from their eyes. The next animal in the Australian collection is the duck-billed platypus. The duck-billed platypus is a cool but odd-looking creature. It looks between a cross between a duck, beaver, and otter. The duck-billed platypus is the only other mammal besides the echidna that lays eggs. And the duck-billed platypus, the male duck-billed platypuses have 5 millimeter long spurs on their back legs. That is used for mating. And that spur contains venom. But that venom is powerful enough to kill an animal like a dog, but it cannot kill people, but it does hurt a lot. The last animal in the Australian collection is the koala. The koala is actually not a bear at all, but it is a marsupial. Marsupials, like the kangaroo segment, are mammals that have pouches on them so they can have their babies there. Koalas are very cool animals. They actually have 5 fingers on each paw, and on the edge of those fingers, they have very sharp claws to dig into the bark of the eucalyptus trees where they live. Koalas only eat eucalyptus leaves and nothing else. But koalas actually, sadly, the koala is going extinct in the year of 2050. The next Wild Republic polybag is the North American polybag. I will show you all the animals that are in it individually. The first animal that is in the North American collection is the American bison. The American bison is also known as the American buffalo. The American bison is actually one of the more endangered animals right now because back then it actually was hunted heavily for its meat. And prairies are shrinking by the year, I think. And bison are related to cows. They are in the bovine family. The next animal in the North American collection is the elk. Elk are the second largest members of the deer family, and the signature sound that the elk has is a bugle, which is actually pretty loud. And elk are hunted by animals such as wolves and mountain lions. The next animal in the North American collection is the mountain lion. The mountain lion is the largest wild cat in North America. Mountain lions are also called cougars, pumas, panthers, and catamounts. Last animal in the North American collection is the gray wolf. The gray wolf is the largest canid in the northern hemisphere. The gray wolf wolves in general are portrayed in stories like The Three Little Pigs and Little Red Riding Hood, but the wolves do not act like how they do in those stories. Wolves actually cooperate and hunt prey such as moose, elk, rabbits, raccoons, elk, and more. The cool way that wolves talk to each other is through a cool howl, which is actually sounds a little spooky. Wolves are animals that are popular around Halloween. Another animal that is featured around Halloween are owls. The next Wild Republic polybag animals is the farm collection. Let's look at these animals individually. The first animal in the farm collection is a cow. Cows are actually pretty dangerous. Cows only attack when they think themselves or their babies are in danger. How they kill people is that they stomp on them. Cows are actually one of the cooler farm animals out there, and their milk is really good. The next animal in the farm collection is a goat. Goats, like cows, make milk. Humans drink goat milk. I don't know why. I like goat milk, but some of the other people might not like it. But just like any other, just like cows and goats and sheep, their milk can be made into ice cream, cheese, and butter. The next animal in the farm collection is a sheep. Sheep do make milk which humans drink, but that's not the most exciting part about them. Sheep actually give us wool, which we use to spin into yarn to make things like blankets, sweaters, and clothing. The next animal in the farm collection is a pig. Pigs are the prey item for the big bad wolf in the story The Three Little Pigs. Pigs are both domesticated and wild. An example of a domestic pig is, well, the common domestic pig. An example of a wild pig is a wild boar. The last animal in the farm collection is a horse. Horses are really cool looking. Horses can be used for lots of things like riding, pulling heavy loads, and, well, to have for fun. There are lots of kinds of horses in the world. Like pigs and cows, they come in domestic and wild forms. An example of a domestic horse is a quarter horse. An example of a wild horse is a zebra. Not just cows, horses, and pigs, lots of animals come in domestic and wild forms, such as dogs, cats, and, sheep. And lots of other animals, too. The next Wild Republic polybag is the African collection. This is the second to last polybag that I own. Let's look at these animals individually. The first animal in the African collection is the lion. Lions are actually not the king of the jungle. Actually, they don't live in the jungle at all. Tigers are actually the kings of the jungle. Lions are the kings of the savannah. Lions are the second largest big cat on Earth after the tiger. Lions hunt animals like zebras, wildebeests, and hippopotamuses. And they even eat elephants. Lions are the only big cat that live in a big social group called a pride. There are lions in Africa and Asia. The next animal in the African collection is the giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest land animals on the planet. Giraffes actually have puncture-proof black purple tongues that wrap around acacia branches to get at leaves, eat leaves. Actually, acacia trees actually have thorns to protect their leaves from herbivores, but not from the giraffe. The giraffe cannot bend down to. When the giraffe bends down to drink water from a water hole, the giraffe is actually an easy target for predators like lions. The next animal in the African collection is the cheetah. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammals on the planet. They can hit speeds of 80 miles per hour, and they hunt animals. They hunt animals like gazelles, impala, and warthogs. The animal that is slightly faster than them is the peregrine falcon. How the peregrine falcon is faster than a cheetah, when the peregrine falcon tucks into its super stoop, the dive, it actually can fly up to 200 miles per hour. 240 miles per hour. That is quick. The next animal in the African collection is the warthog. The warthog is a species of wild pig. Warthog predators are lions, cheetahs, leopards, and more. The next animal in the African collection is the African elephant. The African elephant is the largest living land animal in the world. Elephants are very, very emotional, like other animals, and there are elephants in Africa and Asia and other places too. Sadly, both species of elephant, the African elephant and the Asian elephant, are endangered because of poaching for their ivory tusks. The last animal in the African collection is the hippopotamus. The hippopotamus is the most dangerous animal in Africa because of its size, tusks, and speed. And the hippopotamus is very, very aggressive. It is very territorial, and it will attack anybody that is foolish enough to get near the river. The hippopotamus only eats grass, and their main rival is the Nile crocodile. Hippopotamuses live in groups called pods. The last Wild Republic polybag that I'm going to show you today is the South American Wild Republic polybag collection. The Wild Republic polybag South American collection. Let's look at the animals individually. The first animal in the South American collection is the okapi. Okapis do not live in South America at all. They live in the Republic of the Congo. They live in the Congo rainforest in Africa. Actually, I don't know why they put this in the South America collection, even though they don't really live in South America at all. The okapi's living relative, the closest living relative to the okapi, is the giraffe. The next animal in the South American collection is the mandrill. Like the okapi, the mandrill is not from South America at all. It is from the Congo rainforest in Africa. The mandrill is the largest species of monkey in the world. The next animal in the South American collection is the jaguar. Now, jaguars do live in South America. Jaguars are the third largest big cats in the world, after lions and tigers. The next animal in the South American collection is the three-toed sloth. Like the jaguar, this guy is actually from South America. The sloth is the slowest mammal in the world. It is preyed upon by animals such as harpy eagles and jaguars. The last animal in the South American collection is the Malayan tapir. The Malayan tapir is not from South America at all. It's actually from Asia. There are 5 species of tapir in the world. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please click the like button down below to subscribe. Click the picture of Tinsel to subscribe to this channel. Oh, one more thing. Stay loving animals. See you later. Bye. Oh, and by the way, thank you for 40 subscribers.